How do? JR here. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday. A little background insight into what's going on in the world of JRDF at the moment. So if you weren't around this weekend, we launched one kit and 3 dioramas. So looking on our website now, we have a few new additions. Down the bottom here, we have the beautiful MISC Freelancer DUR 1-200, and it's Grey Cat Rock diorama, it's Cyclone TR, and it's Cyclone RC dioramas. So really quick overview if you weren't around on the stream and haven't sort of seen these yet. These sort of wrap up our 1-200 models for 2021. They also are quite a big step forward from the last Freelancer we did. The DUR is using different resins to the Freelancer. We've moved over from Grey and Grey Pro to Model and Tough, which has loads of really cool advantages. We've also upped the artwork, so the artwork is now in line standard-wise with the Cyclones, the 1-40 Cyclones that we launched last. So full printed booklets. Darjanator and Hashkahar are wonderful people behind these. So all the screenshots and all the in-game stuff they've put together for us, which is fantastic. And yeah, it's got all the bits and pieces that you need to build a really amazing DUR. I was genuinely quite surprised at how few common parts there are between the standard Freelancer and the DUR when it comes to doing a model. If we take the fact that we've used different resins on them, I think the spoiler, the sort of like fin that goes over the top of the DUR, its rear and front landing gear, and the side turrets without their guns on, I think are the only shared components. Everything else is slightly different, and obviously it's got the fuel tanks, but even the back and the front, they have subtle differences, which I've only really noticed doing the models of it and sort of looking at the models in great detail. We also do this really cool envelope now. So just on the inside of the box, there is this envelope that has the instructions and the certificate of authenticity, which for the first time is specific to the manufacturer, which is really cool. So it's still hand signed by me and Cal, still got the hologram, the numbered hologram to tell you which one out of the 500 this kit actually is, but now instead of it being blue with gold, it's MISC logos on a grey background with silver, and going forward we'll do different designs for different kits, which I think is quite nice. And it's got the decals in there and the sandpaper as usual. We've also, and it's a funny story, we've also put a piece of artwork on the side of the box now. This used to just have the MISC logo on. If we looked at one of the Freelancers on the Macs, just had MISC. Now we've started putting these extra bit of artwork on the side of the boxes. One, because they look cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really, really like them. But it's mainly for mine and Cal's benefit, because when these are all on the shelf, wrong picture, when they're all on the shelf, when you look like this, it started to become really hard to tell which model was which, because we don't actually write on the side of the boxes what the models are, and when they're all on these shelves, this is the only way we see them. So we started putting these bits of artwork on the side, so when they're on the shelf, and obviously on your shelves as well, they look very distinguishing. So we'll just have to remember that the arrows just have the Anvil logos on it. The small boxes with the MISC logos are the normal Freelancer. The large boxes with the MISC logo on it are the Max. It's like we had to remember all these until I think, oh, this is just going to get worse and worse and worse. So at least now we've started to put a bit more artwork on the side of them. And this picture shows personally the most exciting thing about this. This is the first kit we have launched with no pre-sale. It went on sale at the weekend. We announced it a couple of days before, but it wasn't on sale. Went on sale on Sunday. They're already on the shelf. There they are. And not only that, we mailed them out today. So I mean, that is such a huge thing for us, because doing pre-sales is really stressful. You sort of think, yes, okay, you get some sort of money coming in, sort of start with to ease the process with the cash flow. Yeah, it's lovely, but that can be very deceptive. You can run into issues with that, and forever in your mind, you've got the whole thing that you owe people things. And especially when things don't go your way and things take longer to get approved, or there's things that need to be changed, and it's like that you just feel the passage of time constantly at you, knowing that people have given you money and you haven't given them the thing. So it's really exciting to be able to put these on sale and just have them go out straight away, which was absolutely fantastic. Now, the other things that have come along with it, are these little dioramas. We've got quite a few 1 to 200 dioramas now. I think it's 6 all told. So we have a selection of ground vehicles, which are 2 Grey Cat PTVs and 2 Drake Dragonflies. We've now got rock, so you get 2 rocks and a rock. So the sort of, I could just zoom in. Don't point at things. So this thing here is actually a 3D printed rock. Now, it's actually a 3D scan of an actual rock, because the rocks actually in game are so low poly, and they look beautiful because of the texturing and stuff. They didn't really work as a model. So that's an actual 3D scan of a rock. So you get 2 rocks, one with its mining arm retracted and one with it deployed, and an actual mineable rock. These come in these little clamshell packs, so they are much cheaper. Obviously, they're much smaller, but they are much cheaper because we don't have all those sort of other technical bits and things. But we still managed to get all of the cool wheels and all this kind of stuff really picked out on it. So that's awesome. We've also got the 2 Cyclones, because we love the Cyclones, and why not be able to put them inside your ship? So you've got one here coming out of the Freelancer in this diorama, and it just allows you to build. To build up these scenes and things. So that's awesome. So the other thing that we do, I'll set this going. The other thing we do when we put a kit on sale for the first time is to do 10 custom lasered boxes. So the first 10 people who buy our kits get their own personalized boxes. So this was us today, actually going through and lasering the first one so we could send them out in the post. So yeah, awesome. I'd say I'd love it. I can't get over how amazing I have found not pre-selling. It's been really, really good. I love it. So this is Leonard Rains. He's a fantastic customer of ours. Just happened to be his that was the recording. And so we do an extra, so everyone gets the JR design fabrication on it. That's normal, lasered onto the box. And then for these extra ones, we put the name, what out of 500s, as he was number 3, and then at the top, Freelancer DUR 1 to 200. Now, you'll notice sort of in the top right, it's quite dark, doesn't look right. You have to wait till the end. So I don't know why when the laser starts cutting the card, because these are sort of card boxes, and they've got a very thin paper film of the grey. And then what we're doing is lasering through it onto the sort of more natural fibers underneath, and they sort of soot up, but they don't do to start with. I don't know whether that's the laser temperature or what, or whether it's just some boxes will do it, some boxes won't. It's a bit odd. So you get this little bit of soot that sort of wipes off. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. It wipes up, it's fine. So then obviously making sure we put the right sleeves back on the right boxes, because of course with these first 10, not only the box and the card and the sleeve all have to match numbers wise, so we do have to be slightly careful, but I say that's them done and out. So fantastic. Yeah, love it. So what else have we been up to? Well, if you've not been keeping up with it, we do have our Carrack Open Development going on this channel. JR Does Fab on our YouTube. There's a Carrack Open Development playlist, and that'll keep you up to date with, good God, how long was my hair? I finally got it cut. We're in Scotland, and it's been so long till they let us have haircuts. So it was horrific. That's awful. But yeah, so we are about 6 episodes into the Carrack Open Development. There's not been an update in about a month, just because I've been really, really busy on a different project. But that's now done, so I'm back on the Carrack. So I should have a decent video's worth of stuff for next week. We're trying to get one out this week for this Wednesday, but to be honest, it'd be like 2 minutes long, so they didn't have anything new printed. So I like to show off the printed bits. So that's cool. But yeah, so if you've not checked that out, check that out. And yeah, just check out the kits, check out the new ones, give us your feedback. As always, I'm going to try and do some midweek streams, hopefully starting next week, so look out for that. And yeah, I'll see you then. Ta-da.